This is the African Zombie. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It is very early in the morning, after 3. I've been up for the past couple hours. I can't sleep. So here I am in my kitchen. Like I said, guys, I like being here. The light in the kitchen is just amazing, right? So I decided, let me come and talk to you guys about the agriculture sector, yeah? As you know, on my YouTube channel, we try to identify, business opportunities, and I bring it to you, right? The agriculture sector in Tanzania, because this is where I am. Africa at large, but we are focusing on Tanzania. The agriculture sector it's amazing. And, gone are the days when people think, that, oh, it's only poor people get into farming. There's a lot of rich farmers out there. If you're able to do farming the way that it's supposed to be done, if you have access to capital that will allow you to have a good labor force, that will allow you to have machinery that will, and this is where, those of us from the diaspora who are interested in farming may have an edge, right? Because a lot of the local, smallholder farmers here, they don't have access to capital. They don't have access to technology. They don't have access to pesticides and the stuff that they need, so that your agriculture crop, would flourish, right? A lot of the smallholder farmers here don't, and you coming from the I was reading, the smallholder farmers here, they just have a small, maybe 1 acre of land, a plot of land where they do farming, to take care of their family, and when they make some money, it has to go into paying school fees and buying, supporting their family, yeah, which is understandable. So this is where, when I bring you guys, when I talk to you guys about the agriculture sector, this is where I believe that we have an edge, right? Because we can get it done the way that it's supposed to be done. So I'm bringing this to you because if you come into Africa and you're looking for a business opportunity with low risk farming, and I'm going to talk to you guys today about why this stuff popped up on my feed, on my news feed, a couple days ago, right? It was about onions, okay? I was reading that it popped up on my feed that Ethiopia just imported tons and metric tons of onions from Tanzania. And I was like, damn. So when I started to read that article, I got more and more in depth, and I said, let me do some research. Because Tanzania have a lot of onions, but I never really thought about it before. You guys know I talked about the agriculture sector, yeah? But I mainly focus on grains, beans, sunflower seeds, but I never really got into vegetables. So when I started to read, a floodgate just opened up. And it shook me, right? And a lot of these products are exported regionally, Malawi, Uganda, internationally, I made some notes here, guys. So, because I want to give you guys, so yeah, most of these products are exported. So we are talking about farming on a scale for exportation. Yes, there is a local market, yeah, but all of these products I'm going to talk to you about is exported from Tanzania, and they are exported to the Netherlands. Buy these products that I'm going to talk to you about from Tanzania, Uganda, like I said, regionally, Malawi, regionally, the UAE, Norway. All these products is exported from Tanzania to these countries, right? And you guys know, coming from the West, there are certain standards that you have to meet to export stuff to North America, and even here in Tanzania. Because when I was doing my research about exportation, that business is going to become, that video is going to be coming out soon. what the document, the different type of documents you have to export, to be able to export certain products from this country. Yeah. So you know that there are certain criteria you have to meet, right? When you are farming, there's certain type of pesticides and whatever that you have to use so that you can be able to export your products, yeah, into the European market, into the North American market, yeah. So today I want to talk to you about onions, right? I want to talk to you about sweet potatoes. Guys, these are vegetables and whatever that I never really thought about. But all of this stuff is exported from Tanzania. Bananas, right? Um, Tomatoes. Hey guys, come on now. Eggplants, okra, carrots, and cucumber. All of these countries that I mentioned to you buy tons and metric tons of this stuff from like Tanzania, yeah? Um, so in the region of Tanzania, where you will find most of this like products, right? It's a region called, hold on here, Umsutu Watambo and Londoto. And the reason why that area is surrounded by the Pangani River. And I don't know if you guys remember when I went to Pangani, I walked along the Pangani River, a part of the like Pangani River, because the Pangani River, you know, it's a huge river, yeah. So this area here, where all its crops is farmed, it's situated very close to the Pangani River. The Pangani River is a major supply of water. You understand? And these two villages depend on the Pangani River. And you can farm this produce in the dry season, the rainy season. It doesn't matter because of the constant supply of water from the Pangani River. And when you're able to farm these products in the dry season, you have an edge. You understand? Because of the like scarcity of this product in the market. These products are in high demand, even in the dry season. So when you're able to farm in the dry season, you will have a higher profit. You understand? And that's why I talked about lower risk if you get into farming and you want to do any one of these like products, right? So now, Tanzania produce, I talk about bananas, right? Tanzania produce 11. So look, let's go back. Let's talk about the impact of agriculture on the African market, right? So guys, when I was doing my research, right, I found out that just bear with me here, because I really want to give it in a cohesive way. I really want to get it done so that you guys will understand the economic impact of agriculture in Africa, yeah? So 65% of the African labor force is directly or indirectly linked to agriculture. 65% of the African labor force, right? Agriculture contributes a third of Africa's gross domestic product. Gone are the days when farming was looked upon as a poor man's means of making money. So if you're sitting there, and like I always said, and I'm going to say it again, a couple of years ago, almost 4 years ago, going back, you know, even further than that, black farmers in America was complaining about they are not getting subsidies from the government. the white farmers was getting, and the black farmers was fighting for the crumbs, and they couldn't get any subsidies. So when Joe Biden came into power, Joe Biden gave the black farmers billions of dollars. Sorry, my language, I don't want to cuss. Billions of dollars, right? And white people was upset. White farmers was upset. So we have a lot of black farmers in America right now who have know-how. They have the skills. They have the equipment. You can put a package together and you can come and you can go to the government and you can show the government what you can do and maybe lobby the government for land, because the government of Africa knows the economic benefit from agriculture. So instead of sitting there and fighting with the white folks for crumbs of the table, you can take your expertise here to Africa, whereby it will benefit you and it will benefit the economic engine of Africa. If you are there and you want to come to Africa and you're looking for opportunities in Africa and you are not scared of the agriculture sector, you are not scared of farming, it's a business opportunity for you. You understand? So when I was reading about this, I found it fascinating. Like I said, I looked over all this produce, all these products that I've seen, that I know. I looked over it. But as I started to read, as I started to get into it some more, I realized that, oh my God, for example, bananas, right? Can you believe this, guys, right? Tanzania, the banana industry in Tanzania yields 11.1 million metric tons of bananas that is exported to all of the countries that I mentioned to you before, because all of these products are exported to those countries that I mentioned to you before, right? Sweet potato, 3.9 million metric tons of sweet potato. The demand is there. They cannot get enough. You understand? Supply is low productivity in Tanzania because, like I said before, the smallholder farmers cannot do the farming on the scale that it's supposed to be done. So you hear numbers here, but there are still gaps in the market. There are still room in the market, right? And like I said before, you come in here, you have access to the pesticide, because they're like local farmers, here there might be an outbreak, of like pest or whatever on the farm, and the entire crop is eroded, is lost, because they cannot afford pesticides that is needed, and because of unorganization, right? So you come in here, you have a better idea, you may have a better know-how, you can organize better. And a lot of these regions have a lot of farmers who may not have land. They might be laborer. So if you come here and you can acquire land, even by leasing land, or even by maybe a grant, you get land from the government, the local authorities, because you show them how you're going to do farming. And if you want to buy your own land, you can hire a lot of these farmers who have the knowledge, but they don't have capital. You can hire them to work for you, so you benefit them, they benefit you with the knowledge. You provide labor for them. You can organize better, yeah? Tanzania, listen to this, right? Because of unorganization, Tanzania onion product is expected to drop to 88,000 metric tons by the year 2026. Currently, Tanzania produces 106,000 metric tons of onions. That's a 3.1 percent drop in productivity, because the farmers cannot keep up. It is not being done the way that it's supposed to be done. And just imagine a 3.1% drop. That will cause price fluctuation in the market. Because if right now Tanzania produces 106 metric tons, 106,000 metric tons of onions, which we supply to all these other countries. So just think about the devastation this will cause in the market. Tanzania may not be able to meet the demand for export. So think about it. It will like trickle down to the local farmers. Because when these countries, man, they need to supply. They need supply to take care of their shortage. And if they cannot get it from here, they're going to go somewhere else, and it's going to affect the economy here. It will affect the farmers. It will affect the economy here. So if you want to come to Africa and you're looking for opportunities in Africa, look into the agriculture sector. Look into the agriculture sector, my friends. You will never go wrong. There's a lot of produce, going back to grains, wheat. Ethiopia is a major player in Africa for wheat. When I was doing my research, I came across, this English guy, white guy in Ethiopia. He's making lots of money in wheat. He has acres and acreage of wheat farm in Ethiopia. So we talk about grains, wheat. We talk about sunflower seeds. We talk about soybeans. We talk about black beans. We talk about even canola. We talk about carrots. We talk about cucumber. We talk about eggplant. We talk about okra. We talk about bananas. We talk about sweet potatoes. All of this produce, all of this stuff, all of these vegetables. And we talk about bell peppers in a previous video, yeah? So I'm just giving you guys ideas. Like I said before, guys, I identify ideas and I bring it to you. I don't get into ROIs. I don't get into the analytics. I don't get into numbers and whatever, yeah? But I bring you ideas, and it is up to you to research. It is up to you to do the research. If there's anything on what I talk about that you like, do the research. It is your investment. You understand? I do my own ROIs and crunch my numbers if I'm going to invest in something. I do it for myself. But you have to take the initiative if you want to invest in certain things here. Come over here. Every one of these produce that I'm talking to you about has its association, yeah? The Sunflower Association, the Poultry Association. They're there. So if you come in here and there's something you like, you Google, you go online and you find the association. Because in this area here, Umsutu, Watambo, and Londoto, they have their own association there. So this region, like I said, is known for vegetables like cultivation or whatever, yeah? You go there, you meet with the association, you sit down, you talk to them, you get an idea of the deficit in the market, projection moving ahead, what is needed, what is being produced, what is needed in a few years, and you see how you can fit in, how you can, get a piece of the pie. You understand? I love the agriculture sector, and I believe the agriculture sector, based upon my research and based upon your own research, it's a safe way, it's a safe place to invest. You understand? All of these products, all of this produce, you guys, there is still a gap in the market. Vegetable for local, listen, vegetable for local and regional and international market, right? This leads to higher profits. Sorry. This because you know the region of Pangani, because of the river, right? In the off season, people need carrots, tomatoes, eggplants, all this stuff is needed in the off season. But because of the location of those two villages close to the Pangani River and the soil content of those two villages, you can get these products all year round. And in the off season, it leads to higher profits in the local, regional, and international market. So you come here, the farmers love those products. They love it because they know the benefit of cultivating those products. Yes. And like we discussed before, you know, the like local farmers here are, you know, they do this farming on the local scale. They do it I don't want to say like in a primitive way, but a lot of farmers here are resistant to change, to development, to machinery, to using pesticides. And I'm sorry to say this, but if you're going to export products like I discussed before, you have to use pesticides. And the local market here, it may not be that important, but for international market, for certain things to enter certain countries, you have to show that you meet the international standards or the standards that is set out by the importing countries. And a lot of local farmers don't, and they may not have the finances to use all those to buy all those pesticides to use. But you come in here, you have a bigger budget, you have capital, it's easier for you. To my friends, don't be scared of the economic, don't be scared of the agriculture sector. The economic benefits, it's amazing. This is the African Jumbie. I hope you like this video. Let's talk in the comment section. Give me your feedback. If it's your first time here, welcome. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Join this growing family. My returning subscribers, thank you for supporting me, that I'm able to bring you more content. You know, hopefully I get better as I go along. I can, you know, get into more research and bring you more beautiful content with your support. If I don't have your support, I cannot do this, but with your support, we can grow this. I can get more into it. It gives me more incentives, gives me more encouragement, you know, to dive into it so that I can bring it to you. Comment, like, share, continue sharing with me. Peace and love as I navigate the complexities of Tanzania. Bye for now.